Hello you guys. For this tutorial I'm going to be showing you how you can make thumbnails using Photoshop or really any other app that's similar to Photoshop. Just bear in mind that this video was made maybe 2 or 3 months ago, but you will start to see fresher content on the channel. So let's get started. And this is just a little guide to help you guys. So first, you want to make the dimensions at least 1280 by 720. Okay, after you have your little draft, then load whatever image you want to use as your thumbnail. For some of my thumbnails, I'll take a screenshot from the video or pose for the thumbnail, because it's a lot easier for me if I pose for the thumbnail or take a screenshot from a moment that I like in the video. Alright, so I want these two images right here for the little draft we created. So hit Control C, hit Control A, Control C on your keyboard, and then come back to your draft and hit Control V. And then come over here to Show Transform Controls and shrink it to size. Okay, so next up we want to add some text. So go over to the T right here. And there is a site called thefont.com where you can download all sorts of custom fonts to make your thumbnails better. I personally like thefont.com because they have a wide variety. And the fonts are very easy to install, and you can use those fonts for literally any editor. You can use it for Pixlr, you can use it for Photo, or whichever editor. However, for Canva, you have to pay for their premium membership in order to use custom fonts, unfortunately. And then just come over right here, and then you can pick the font that you want to use. Now, you guys might be saying, Jazz, I cannot see that. We're going to fix it. So you go to Show Transform Controls to make it bigger. Then come over to the text layer, click blending options, and then come to the stroke effect, and then you can up the size, and then the thumbnail will be a little bit easier to see. And then you can come to gradient overlay, come over to gradient, and pick the presets that you want. Whichever looks great for you. This is just a guide, so you can see all the ways to do your thumbnails, or even discover some features you didn't know was here. And then you can come to drop shadow, and you can use distance, spread, size. You can even change the color of the stroke effect to color, and just click on whichever color you want and click OK. And then a fast, easy shortcut for when you're adding multiple text. Just click on the text layer, duplicate layer, OK, and then add your text as such. And make sure the text is at a reasonable size, because in the thumbnail preview on YouTube, it'll appear much smaller. And then after you finish, just go to File, Save, and then save it wherever you want. So that's how you can make thumbnails for YouTube. Again, that was just a quick little example on what you can do. It's easy as taking a screenshot or posing for the thumbnail and then adding text. Thumbnails don't have to be super fancy, but at the same time you want to make them to where people will want to click. I personally like adding text to my thumbnails or adding something to the thumbnail just to make it look great, because that's just my style. Everybody has their own style for thumbnails. Remember, this is just a guide to give you ideas on what you can do for your thumbnails, styles you can add. And again, you can go to dafont.com to download all kinds of fonts that you can use in your thumbnails. And also for any photo editing app, you can use your custom font. So if you found this tutorial helpful, make sure you subscribe for more and turn on the bell icon so you know when I'm posting. And I will see you guys in the next video.